Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today, it is time for Dorking with Dice. We do it every Friday here on the channel, and I am delighted to be getting into this magic box of vintage football and hockey packs today. It is, in the United States, the Friday after Thanksgiving. Some people call it Black Friday in honor of, I don't know, some kind of retail sale situation that kind of goes on. I don't know. Maybe you guys will disagree with me. Maybe you find really great bargains on Black Friday. I find a bunch of stuff on sale that I don't want. Like all the stuff that I have in like my Amazon cart or whatnot that I would like, to buy and like to go on sale. None of that is ever on sale. It's all of this other stuff that I have no interest in, and I have no idea why anybody would be interested. But that's the stuff they put on sale. I don't find it enticing at all, so I kind of, for many years, have checked out of the whole Black Friday madness that goes on. But I know some people get pretty pumped about it, and maybe they find good deals. I feel like the best thing you can buy on Black Friday is usually like a television. You can find good deals on televisions, but we already have all the televisions we need. We don't need to like upgrade our television every year or whatever. I guess some people do that, but I don't really as long as I can see it, as long as it functions and it works and I don't have any problem with it, I see no reason to upgrade it. And my eyes are old anyway, so it's not like I can tell if it's, 4D or HD or, I don't know, liquid gel or whatever they're using on TVs these days. I really have no idea, as you can tell. All right, so let's roll it up. The way this works is we roll this big pink D20. It has 20 numbers on it that correspond to the 20 vintage packs in this box. All interesting and good packs, but the number 1, 10, and 20 packs are especially good, and I will preview those for you right now. In the number 1 spot, we have an unusual pack. It is Gaudi 96-97, which was made by Fleer. They had the old Gaudi brand that they could make cards under, and this is 10 cards in this pack in the old Gaudi designs from the 30s. Hopefully we'll get into that one today. Those are very fun cards. And then number 10 spot, we've got a hockey pack, a vintage pack from 97. It is Donruss Priority, and I've opened one of these before on the channel, and you guys really liked it, so I thought I'd put another one in. These are really cool cards. They were hobby exclusive cards and are very high quality cards. And in the number 20 spot, we go way back for a 1981 Topps hockey pack. This is going way back. This is about as far back as I go. I used to put packs from the 70s in here. I don't really do that very much anymore because the packs are just so darn valuable at this point. Maybe one day I'll toss another one in there to keep you guys on your toes or whatever, but they cost too much. I can't justify. I mean, it's from my PC, but I still can't justify opening a pack that goes for like over $100. That's just, I don't know. I have a problem with that. Let's see what our first pack is going to be today. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. We had a really good one here at the house. Had about 15 people here all together. And I made a turkey or two and lots of sides. Number 5 is our first pack today on Dorking with Dice. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a good one. I don't know if I've ever opened one of these on the channel before. This is 1991 football from Pacific Plus 2. It's just Pacific Plus. I don't know why they put the 2 on there. And it is special edition. It's not really special edition. These are weird packs. They're foil, and the reason they're crinkly like that is they're foil, but then they also were like heat sealed, and so they got all crinkly like that, which I don't think is what Pacific was aiming for, but there you go. So anyway, I don't think I've ever opened one of these. From 1991, and pretty neat cards in here. Stuck a little bit there. There we go. This one is probably a little stuck too. Yep. All right. Heat sealed, so they do tend to the wrappers do tend to stick like that. Let's see how we do with these. Yeah, 1991 Pacific Plus 2. No idea why it's Pacific Plus 2 and not just Pacific Plus, or why it's even Pacific Plus and why not just Pacific. I don't really understand. Just says Pacific here, so that's really what they should have gone for. Sean Jefferson, good wide receiver for the Chargers back in the day, and you can see they have a different photo on the back than on the front, and if you follow the channel at all, you know that I like that. Another thing I want to point out, this is a huge set. Sean Jefferson is card 644. So this is an enormous set. The chances of us getting a Hall of Famer out of here are pretty slim, but we'll see how we do. Reginald Jones from the Saints, and a wide receiver, pretty decent wide receiver from the Bears, Anthony Morgan there. David McCullahan from the Colts, Mike Jones, and Jeff Kemp, who did not last very long with the Seahawks, as I remember it. Quinn Early there, pretty good wide receiver for the Saints. Aeneas Williams, really good cornerback for the Cardinals. Really good college player, too, as I recall, Aeneas Williams. Randy Baldwin with his hands on his hips. He is disgusted by something. Probably he just got called for a penalty or something. But in any case, we finish off this pack with William Thomas, also hands on hips from the Eagles. So there you go. Not a big, card 630 again. It's a huge, huge set. Not too surprising that we did not pull any Hall of Famers today out of that one, but still neat to see those. If you've ever seen a pack of those open before, do let me know in the comments. Always like to open packs you guys haven't seen before, and I hope that was one of them. Let's see what our second pack is going to be on today's episode of Dorking with Dice. Bat that die around a little bit. We get pack 7. So we know that we got pack 5. Let's count backwards from 10, be a little easier there. All right, that was 10. 9, 8, and 7 is another football pack. It's Upper Deck Collector's Choice with Joe Montana's face on the pack. It is a retail pack of 1994 Collector's Choice from Upper Deck. And this is a nice, I always thought Collector's Choice was a nice product. Lots of inserts in here and all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know if there were... I'm trying to remember. I don't know if there were autographs that you could pull out of Collector's Choice. I know in regular Upper Deck they did have autographs, but I don't know if they did that in Collector's Choice. Well, we will find out as we open this pack of Upper Deck 1994 football. See how we do in this Collector's Choice pack. We can really tear that one apart. Again, this is another one of those wrappers where one day on this channel, it will be cooking with Card Wolf, and I will bake a potato on one of these wrappers, and we'll see how it turns out. And these are a little sticky, so we might have a little bricking here. We'll see how that goes. Michael Haynes from the Falcons. There he is. He's a wide receiver for them back in the day. Oh, these are going to be upside down and backwards because it's Upper Deck. I always forget about that until I get into a pack of them. Here we got a rookie class card of David Palmer. And this is a Traditions of Excellence card, little logo down there in the corner. And we're looking at Ronnie Lott, who indeed was an excellent safety, one of the best who ever played. But there he is with the Jets, which is weird to even see. Ronnie Lott played for the 49ers for many years and went to the Super Bowl with them. And then he played for the Raiders and did quite well with them. I had forgotten that he was even with the Jets. That is very weird to see Ronnie Lott with the Jets. I absolutely do not remember that, but it is a guy I always used to like, so I'm going to put that one in the Wolf Lair. It's our first Wolf Lair card today. Ernest Biner, good back for the Redskins back when they were called that and not the Washington football team. Steve Emptman and Nate Newton. Nate Newton was a really good player for the Cowboys, actually. Nate Newton there, good offensive lineman. He might be in the Hall, actually. He was a very good player. Rob Moore running down the seam there for the Eagles, and we got a guy who I know is in the Hall of Fame right here. It's Dan Marino with the, I don't know, the thermal hat and the jacket on. I don't know. He looks like he's spectating there and not actually quarterbacking. But that's actually, I'm not sure I have that card. It's one I don't remember. So I'll put that in the Wolf Lair for sure. We got Boomer Esiason, and also with the Jets doing some sort of, I guess he just released the ball there and he's making the OK sign with his finger. That's a weird, I don't know what's going on with Boomer there, but that was late in his career. He's with the Jets. Another player I don't remember being with the Jets, but clearly he was. That is weird to see that. We got Andre Reed, really good player, a good wide receiver for the Bills. Let's see if we can unstick that card without any ink loss. That looks pretty good, actually. Andre Reed right there. And Lincoln Coleman. And we finish off with Chad Brown, who's just grabbing his helmet and about to run into the game. That was a pretty nice pack. We pulled some good cards out of there. I'm going to put that weird Boomer Esiason card on the top because, I don't know, I feel like I've stepped into an alternate reality today where all these good players were playing with the Jets at some point in their career, and I don't remember that ever happening. All right, let's roll our third pack. Maybe we'll get a hockey pack today. There are 10 of those in the box, so odds would say we should get at least one hockey pack today. Let's see if that's true. We get pack 11. There we go. Dice finally settling on pack 11. That's easy, because we just go to pack 10, which is right here, and behind that, pack 11 is indeed a hockey pack. It's Pro Set, the hottest cards on ice. Yes, 1990-91 Series 2, and you get 15 cards out of these, which is pretty great. And I don't know if there are inserts in here, but I know there are some nice subsets and whatnot. So we will see what we get out of this Pro Set pack. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, it's because the pack opening machine is playing with his cousins just outside my door in the hallway, and they are raising a ruckus. And I am putting that mildly. It sounds like they are herding buffalo down the hallway right now. Stephen Finn starts off this Pro Set pack for us from the Nordiques, Bob Basin and Jeff Reese. We got a New York Rangers team card, Team Fact card. There you go. Their first NHL game was in 1926. Nick Kyprios from the Caps, and Brian Trottier. I believe Brian Trottier is in the Hall of Fame. Of course, he's best known for his years with the New York Islanders. He was a great player for them, and there he is finishing up his career with Pittsburgh. Jim Hervinick, Chris King, and Troy Gamble. A lot of goalies in this. Greg Hawgood, who looks like he's saying his own name as he skates down the ice there for Edmonton. Hawgood, that's what he looks like he's doing there. Dennis Potvin, career point leader there for the Islanders. Potvin's in the Hall of Fame, I feel certain. Played for a very long time and was a very good player. Bob Gainey, coach for the North Stars. That is quite a suit there, Bob Gainey. Kay Whitmore there. And Bob Hodges. Wait, they put officials on cards in this set? I don't remember that. But apparently they did. That, I have to say, you guys are witnessing history here. I think that is the first time I have ever pulled a hockey card of an official. That is weird to even see that. I didn't even know that they did those. That is bizarre. Rob Murphy, very good center there for the Canucks, finishes things off. Shout out to Rob at Bucks and Six, who is inexplicably a Canucks fan and a hobbyist because he enjoys golf, which is not a sport any more than rolling dice to open card packs is a sport, which I can tell you it is not. Let's see what our fourth pack today is going to be. Maybe we'll get another hockey pack and even things up. It is pack 12. Well, that's easy. We just opened 11. 12 is not a hockey pack, though. It is a football pack. It is one we have not opened often, if ever, on this channel. Another one that may be a first for many of you viewers. It is Score 1993 football. And these are pretty cards. You also get a bonus Pinnacle card in here. So it's Score plus Pinnacle because one of them owned the other. I don't remember quite how that relationship worked out. But you get one Pinnacle card in here as kind of a teaser to make you want to buy Pinnacle cards, which were higher priced than Score. Pinnacle was like the next level up in terms of like pricing and quality as compared to Score. And so that's why it was kind of a marketing thing they were doing. Chris Moore, punter for the Bills. So he gets ready to send that one airborne. Mark Logan there. And Thomas Everett for the Cowboys. You think they got to found a better photo than that. That almost looks like some sort of weird washed out photo. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maurice Hurst. Good cornerback for the Patriots back in the days. Maurice Hurst was pretty reliable. All right, here's our Pinnacle card. It's Cleveland Gary. He's a man of autumn. Not a man of steel or a man of action, but a man of autumn. I don't know what that means, man of autumn. I guess that just means he plays sports in the fall. That seems like a very, very little effort was done in terms of naming that subset or insert. Is that an insert? I don't know. I think that might be an insert, actually. Man of Autumn? I don't remember ever seeing that. Cleveland Gary, Man of Autumn. Yes. Is it winter time yet? I could be a man of winter just sitting here in my flannel shirt doing the show today. Donnell Wolford there and Clyde Simmons. We got Bruce Matthews, pretty good player for Houston, good offensive lineman. Nate Odom's there and Jerry Ball. Jerry Ball was really good defensive player there. Big guy, obviously. You can see it's two guys are trying to drag him down. They got their mitts on him, and he will have nothing of it. He wants none of that. And there is a different picture on the back than the front. I should have pointed that out earlier, but that elevates these cards. We got a lot of linemen in here. Carlton Hasselrig here from Pittsburgh. Like 3 or 4 guys are trying to bring him down. There should be some sort of sumo match between Jerry Ball and Carlton Hasselrig there. I think that would be pretty enjoyable. Mike Pryor and Darian Connor. We got Gary Clark, who is a pretty decent wide receiver for the Washington football team. Ricky Prohl, fast guy, wide receiver. And Robert Jones, that was taken clearly by the same photographer at the same game as this Thomas Everett card. These two, it looks like the photographer just didn't even move. He was just sitting in the same position the entire time, just shooting whatever guy came into his field of view, and clearly did not know how to use filters on his camera lens. They didn't have digital cameras back then. You had to use a real camera, much like I'm using right now. I mean, this is a digital camera, but it's a real camera. It's not my phone or something. I don't know who I want to put on the top of this stack, and it really doesn't matter, because I guess I'll put Cleveland Gary on the top here, because that was the Man of Autumn. That's right. I should put that on my business card now. Card Wolf, Man of Autumn. I think I'd rather be a Man of Winter. Why not? Let's roll a 5th pack, because it is the day after a holiday, and I didn't do an episode, so I feel bad, like I owe you guys more content. So let's do a 5th pack. See if we can get another hockey pack. I don't know what's up with that. Let's get another hockey pack. It is pack 18 is what we have rolled. So we'll count from the back, see if it's a hockey pack. There's 20, 19, and 18 is indeed a football pack yet again. Man, football 4-1. And there's 10 packs of each in there, so I don't know what to tell you about how that's worked out today. It's very strange. You get 12 cards out of this premiere edition. This was the first year I predicted football cards, 1991. So there are no autographs in this one, but there are some. There's definitely not a Man of Autumn insert, I can tell you that, but there are some. I believe there are some inserts and subset cards and things like that. And holy cow, this pack is sealed as tightly as Fort Knox. This one is really quite sealed up there, but again, that would be a very easy pack to slide some potato slices in there with a little butter, and then just seal it up again and put it in the oven, the real oven, not the microwave, because this is foil. If you put this in the microwave, you'd blow up your house, and I don't want that kind of a problem. I got enough problems. Mike Ken, Hall of Fame tackle for the Falcons. Mike Ken, really good player, and a guy. If he's not, I'm almost certain he's in the Hall of Fame. If he's not in the Hall of Fame, then there's something wrong out there. He's also have different photos on the back. Upper Deck was always really good about that, so that's why I always like opening their cards. Got a checklist card here. It wouldn't be a Dorking with Dice episode if we didn't get a checklist. Tom Rathman, who is the runner, not the guy laying on the ground helplessly there, as Tom Rathman kicks him in the chest or whatever he's doing. I'm not quite sure. Got another sideways card here. It's Eric Green. It looks like he's sitting on a guy. You can just barely see that 49ers helmet back there. Eric Green appears to just have taken a seat on that guy, relaxing in the middle of the field. Paul Gruber running for the Buccaneers. Leo Goss. And we got another Dan Marino card here. Check that out. Team MVP for the Dolphins. 2 Marinos today. That's pretty sweet. Nothing wrong with that. I'll put that one over there for sure. Alton Montgomery, who appears to be working out. I don't know, is he doing jumping jacks? I'm not quite sure what he's doing there. He's got his arms spread out. It looks like he's pointing to someone, actually. I'll bring that closer to the camera. He's pointing to someone. Maybe he's pointing to both. I don't know what he's doing. I give up on Alton Montgomery. He's up to something. Willie Gault, the speedster, I believe Willie Gault, if I'm remembering correctly, was he a hurdler? An Olympic hurdler? He was a very, very fast guy, and I believe he came up with the Bears, and everybody thought he was going to be like, tearing down the sideline, catching deep balls all the time. He didn't really have that great of. Every now and then he would flash that speed, and you'd be like, wow. But he just never really seemed to have good quarterbacks, in my opinion. Rob Bernstein, somebody is going to disagree with me, though, and be like, when he was with the Bears, he had this awesome quarterback. You don't know what you're talking about, Card Wolf. I get those comments a lot, and the truth is I usually don't know what I'm talking about, so they're usually right. Rob Bernstein leaping over the pile. Rob Bernstein, a back for the Chargers. We got another Dan Marino card. What is up with the Dan Marino cards today? Black Friday equals Dan Marino, apparently. I wonder if he knows that. He may know that. But Either way, somebody should inform him. I've never seen that card either. This is weird because I actually collected Dan Marino back in the day for a long time, and I don't know if I remember any of these three cards we've gotten. I really don't remember the first one or this one. So that's kind of cool. This is the Dolphins checklist on there, and Vernon Wells is the name of the artist who drew that Dan Marino card. It looks like it was drawn digitally back with a very early version of Photoshop, perhaps. Not sure what's happening there. And then oh wow, that's cool. We finish off with a Joe Montana card, and this is one of the inserts. This is a Football Heroes insert. That is awesome. What a great card to finish off today's rip. That is sweet. As you can see, it is 8 of 9. That is a really nice card to have pulled. Very, very nice. 1991 Football Heroes insert from Upper Deck. That's a great card. Very pleased with that. All right. Not too bad then. We pulled several cards for the PC there, and I may find some others as I go back through these a little later today. Hope you guys are enjoying the long weekend here in the U.S. and that your Thanksgiving was a whole lot of fun. Please hit the thumbs up button. It takes no time at all, and it really helps the channel and my self-esteem, so thank you very much for that. I'll see you back here next week on Monday with some more random content the way I always do it. It should be a mail day. I haven't done a mail day in a while, and I'm pretty sure I have some, so let's make it a mail day on Monday. Why not? Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and that you get to do whatever things you want to do on your weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thinking about Thanksgiving, you should know that I'm genuinely very thankful for all of you. I really, truly am, and the channel just wouldn't be what it is without every one of you guys, so thank you so much. I'll see you back here on Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and as always, happy collecting.